Ain't no way that just happened, bro. Ain't no fucking way that just happened, dude. What the fuck is going on, man? I will kill the game today, bro. You cannot stop me. You cannot stop me, bitch. What the fuck? Where's my mouse, bro? Oh my god, okay. We on this type of energy today? Oh, motherfuckers are gonna get banned today. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. This is going to be the last session, whether Xfinity or OBS. I can't fucking tell what happened there. Likes it or not. Alright? Holy shit. How we doing, Switch? How we doing? We are Avada-Kedavering the fuck out of this game today. Alright? I don't give a fuck, bro. This game is dying today. I cannot wait to move on to other games. So last session, even though we got kind of split in half, stream-wise, not me, but the stream got split in half, even with that, we got some progress done. Apparently, according to the Steam achievements, I got all the side missions done, which doesn't make any fucking sense, because if we look at the world map, you see a black flag next to it, and if we look at the world map, there is a speech bubble. So, I'm guessing maybe this is just a conversation or something, but you can't be saying I'm done with side quests when there's still a fucking marker right there, innit? I don't know how this game clarifies or decides what's a side mission, what's not side mission, but here we are. But I keep saying but. It's like a conjunction word, okay? But we doing good today, man. We're doing good. Hey, Jess in the house. How we doing? How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Doing alright? Besides that bullshit, how's my dude doing? I'm doing pretty good. Besides that, yeah, I'm doing pretty fucking good. Hopefully, my internet needs to cooperate with me today, man. Because I'm trying to kill this game. Don't dead this game today, man. God damn it. Good. What bullshit? Literally started the stream and my frames drops. Or like, I don't know what happened. Because like, it seems like the server refreshed or whatever. I don't know. But the stream got like cut off for like 20 seconds. Seems to be a common occurrence nowadays. Holy shit. But let's get down to business. Before we get into the side missions, what I did off camera was I didn't do much. I just basically sat in this room and just farmed my ass off, or like get the materials, you know. Holy fuck, 80% challenges? Jesus. So, what the fuck was I doing? I'm thrown off now. I'm discombobulated. What the fuck? So last session we have acquired Avada-Kedavra, right? The actual spell. No memeing, okay? Hey, glad you're back. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? We need some more people in the chat like you. That's all that's all I'm gonna say. All right. So we got the spell, and unfortunately, I was trying to like figure out if I can still have, like, trying to figure out my skill set, right, or my spell set, and Confringo is going to have to take another back seat. It's going to be a little bit annoying having to deal with the Inferi and having to light them up, right? Having to switch the spell. It's a learning thing. We'll get it done. Avada-Kedavra takes over Confringo any day of the week. You feel me? But besides that, if we look at the gear, I don't think I'm going to be switching out my gear anymore. So if we do get maxed out, or we get like, what you call it? If we're like looting chests and it's like, you have no more inventory space. I don't need inventory space. I'm done, son. So everything is fully upgraded. It wasn't that expensive. TBH, if you got your farming down with the beast. But yeah, without further ado, let's go knock these last side missions out of the way and focus on the meat and potatoes of the game. You feel me? Yeah. Can you? Thank you. If you crash now, I swear to God. It's doot season, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually surprised I'm kind of close to the end of the game, because it just felt every step of the way, every step felt like 2 steps backwards for me. right? I will stab a bitch. I fucking love this energy. I love it so much. Hey, make her VIP right now.
They made it after you placed the moonstone.
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
You done talking? Because I want to talk. But yeah, even like with all the side quests, right, that was thrown in front of me, I was like, that was the main reason I'm like, one step back, one step forward, 2 steps back. I'm like, I'm never gonna finish the game. But here we are. Here we are, innit?
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal
Twitch,
nor
to clarify Jess's message, she meant she will stab a bitch in a video game.
Often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers.
Clarity is key.
I believe
Facts.
the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers. The poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets.
A bit of spice, huh?
I also saw 2 places tied to these events. The cave with the moonstone, and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
I'll give you a summary of the review. I'll give you a little taste of it, right? This game, what it does well is the story, the lore, the atmosphere, everything Harry Potter, Hogwarts related, perfectly done to a T. But they focus so much on that part of the game that they forget that it's a video game, and it's missing a lot of features that video games, especially released last year, have. That's all I'm gonna say.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
As a video
I do not
game,
know. It is what I have read.
this
in
is
the
as mid as it
stars.
can get.
Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show
Oh
me
shit,
a
really?
symbol whose provenance
I thought we were enjoying
recognize
Death
is
Stranding.
not coincidence,
Especially with the
but
VOD not getting
fate.
muted.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Am I gonna have to wait, or are you gonna tell me where it is? Like, you kind of told me where it is, but where is it? Huh? Hello? Ah, fuck me, I guess. These really are just conversations, bro. What the fuck? These are really just conversations. New quest available? What the hell are you doing, mate? What are you doing? 2,000 meters? Jesus. I am somewhat, but there's no defending those trash-ass audio settings. That's a fact. Like, that... Can you even call those audio settings? Like, you could have used that menu to put something else instead of like having an audio meter. It's like one audio meter and a bunch of settings you don't care about. I don't want no beef. Come on, man. What you want, bro?
How remarkable.
I realized earlier that Trails had more audio settings than that shit, and that game setting were all one fucking page, all in one.
I got here as soon as I could.
You know how long that game came out? Shit.
It's the one Mooncalf's made at the henge. Of course, Doran implied as much, but to see it up there.
Could this actually
Speaking
be
of
where the
Trails,
snidgets
right?
are hidden?
Let's find out.
Speaking of
Doran's
Trails,
waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it?
shh. Speaking of Trails, I saw that Cold Steel 3 or 2 and 3, 3 and 4, whatever, is releasing on the PlayStation. I thought those games were already out, so is that like a remaster or what? I'm so confused.
Actual snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
Trails
It
indeed
is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
is indeed a game.
If we're lucky, they're still pouring over ground.
It's a lot of games in that series.
There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand,
It's a
have
little
Doran to
intimidating.
guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
I don't think I'm gonna touch that series unless it's requested, because it is so fucking long. Might be longer than Red Dead. Holy. Measles?
Revelio.
We don't need any more loots. We're done.
Greetings.
We're done. I don't
hope we
need
haven't kept you
nothing.
waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Do I?
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Alright, put it in.
Revelio.
So do we need all of these to light up?
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Okay, hold on. Let's shine the light over here.
Compulso. Accio.
What? Oh! So you only want those two symbols? I got you. This one should shine over... Where the fuck is it? All the way over there. Okay. So it should go this way.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway.
Wow, that was way easier than I thought.
Lies beyond that passage.
I was thinking like...
And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
I was thinking like you had to light them all up.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
if my dude does get to the series, my only word of recommendation is do not go above hard difficulty. I don't know if Carrigal is here lurking, but or it can't even hear me, but Final Fantasy or I don't know if you know either, Switch, but does Final Fantasy X have a difficulty setting, or is it just go in? Cause that fight that he had yesterday, that's a wall. If I ever seen one, like god damn.
Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
I low-key might annoy a lot of
you. Say
you.
that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
I might annoy some of you today.
Revelio.
You see that chest? I ain't going for it. I have the intentions of leaving today, okay? My mind is focused today. As I'm still looting. Yeah, bro. Ah, fuck off. Stop collecting! Where are we going? This way? Okay.
Confringo. Revelio.
Also, it's okay to cuss. You can cuss on this Minecraft server, you feel me? I can't see shit, what the hell?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Lumos.
No difficulty settings.
Lumos.
Revelio. Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
Okay, I'm not gonna purposely ignore the chest. If I go to it and it's
She would.
in the vicinity, I will go for it. But
about it. Lumos.
Confringo.
I'll
But-
wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
watching y'all streams, like playing JRPGs, is definitely an education. Like, there's like certain fights I gotta prepare for, right? Whenever I get to them. So I'm gonna make sure to over level the fuck out of my party once we get there. You know what I'm saying?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, drop that one down.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't want to activate that yet because last time it
Accio.
bugged out.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Glacius.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Horse. How clever.
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot how to cover your track.
Not Doran, that's for certain.
Ooh, that's like 4 motherfuckers. That's the whole motherfucker. Oh my god, bro. That cooldown though. Y'all see that cooldown on the spell? Jesus. Hey, yo, my damage is kind of nutty. What the fuck? Shit. For real though. Freaking third year. Freaking Hufflepuff.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
Wait,
Revelio.
you hadn't got here when you did. I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have... I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
The centaurs did more than her. Goddamn useless Hufflepuff. Wait, how many centaurs did you bring? Holy, I thought it was only the two of you. Unless you're bugged. Who's this? What? It is only you two, huh? The fucking game bugged over there. What the hell? Bro, that spot I left on in Death Stranding got me like... Did you leave in a bad spot? Like, every step is a trigger for the main story or something?
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
Looks like breakfast to me!
You want us to...
I just unlocked the gun and there's a motorcycle that looks like it can be unlocked soonish. What the hell? Why? You look so
I
high!
never wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it.
She was zoned out, dude. What was that?
Merlin, they're lovely.
I was not expecting them to look like that.
But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that.
Don't fear when the centaurs are near.
You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Is this the end of your quest line? 'Cause sayonara, Poppy. I ain't ever coming back. It's the last time we speaking. Oh my god, bro, wait. How do I get out? Please tell me there's an exit over here. Ain't no way, dude.
Revelio.
You really gonna make me walk all the way back? Unbelievable. I cannot believe you've done this.
Okay, I'll reload it.
Yo, I
Yo,
don't
that-
want to. But
This clip
10
is
scraps
so
to repair
played.
this bitch. Are you out your fucking mind? I'm out of scrap. Yep.
Why does the randomizer love
You
that
don't
clip?
have to just stand. You can shoot, motherfucker. You just teabag? What the fuck was that?
Yo, you a toxic bitch, man.
What the f?
That clip has. I've seen that clip more times than, like, than I've seen. I can't think of anything. It's still. I'm still waking up, boys. Okay. We've had this one like 5 times in the past. For real. For real. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. How do y'all find this shit? Can I pin channel rewards?
Okay, I'll reload it.
I have too many people. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 99. Wait, no. Where is Natty at? Hogwarts? She's outside? What the fuck you doing all the way over here? Organized by price, so I got the layout memorized. Oh, you crazy. I don't even know where half of those channel rewards are. Uncle Rico, right? He redeemed Baby Shark and Rat Summon, obviously. Almost forgot. Holy fuck, I need to like wake up, dude. And I didn't even know what the prices were. I thought Baby Shark was more expensive than the Rat Summon, dude. I was like, what the fuck? The best part is that I've done that shit subconsciously.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Define finish, bro. Pause. What the fuck you mean by that, Natty?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
I'm ready. Oh, this is the first time where the yes and the no are like switched. Am I gonna get absolutely rocked?
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Why is the mission marker... Mission marker is having a day off.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Where is he? Fucking purple things flying in the air. Yeah, man.
I'm wondering. Wait, is Natty protecting me?
Not so tough now, are ya?
I'm wondering if Avada Kedavra can like kill like big bosses, like the trolls and the big spiders, like one shot them. Because if that's the case,
excruciatingly loyal.
That's busted.
You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic.
Bro, who the fuck is this guy?
Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
I've never met this man in my life. Was he even there in the main story? Hello? Okay, boys. Let's see what happens. If I can insta-kill this guy. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, dude. Round two. No, dude.
Natty! No! Natty!
It's temporary, right? It's not Avada Kedavra or like an actual curse, like a permanent curse. She should be fine. She'll make it. I believe in her. Hey, that better be temporary. What the fuck?
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Visit Natty in the hospital. I'm trying.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
What the fuck were you thinking?
What on earth possessed you to do something like that?
I don't know, but what other choice did I have? You were in danger.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
See, this already proves that Natty is 100 times more useful than Poppy, bro. She risked her life for us. What did Poppy do? Fucking get high off of looking at stupid snidget eggs. What the fuck?
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life.
Hey, that's what's up.
Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Complete, not side. Oh, wait. Does this mean... So this is done. I don't think we got that achievement with Poppy. Nor Sebastian. Huh. Okay, so we still gotta wait on those, apparently. Let me double check, actually. Let me double check. Maybe I could have gotten the achievement yesterday, I didn't know it. Steam, hello? I just want to make sure. I mean, I should probably just keep pushing forward, but... Reach level 40, that's an achievement. Interesting. I should probably share this, right? There you go. Seven hidden achievements? Don't hide achievements, bro. Come on, man. Let me see all of them. Does PlayStation do this, or is it just Steam? Hidden achievement. Oh! Okay. We got it, boys. We got it. Okay. Oh, well, we don't got it, but you know what I'm saying? Alright, so Sebastian's not done yet. Find the map chamber as a Slytherin. You are recommending me to play this game multiple times? Fuck that. I would rather do awful things than I would rather do unquestionable things than to play this game again. Hell no. PlayStation does the same thing, but they let you reveal the info. Okay. Defeat Ranrock. So where's Poppy's? Complete Poppy. Okay, so we have... Oh, that is true. We do get our own quests. That is true. For the house. I can't even tell... If have I done the fucking special quest? I don't even know. Hold on, man. I gotta look this shit up now. Hogwarts Ravenclaw quest. Oh, it was like in the beginning of the game. Okay. Okay. Someone apparently said Hufflepuff's is the best one. Did I really see what I thought I saw? What's up? Am Am I leaking shit? Did you seriously go and label each folder alphabetically on Steam? Yes. I did that. Yes. Trust me. It's worth it. The organization on Steam is awful. How are you gonna... What? How are you gonna shade me for that? What do you mean? It took like 5 minutes. I would rather do that than play this game over again. That's a fucking fact. In the Great Hall, huh?
Okay, I'll reload it.
I do have OCD. Unprescribed, but I have OCD. Relax, relax, relax. What the fuck did I say, man?
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Fucking son of a bitch. Why the fuck put this island in the middle of the river, man? In the middle of the fucking ocean, dude. I'll tell you this right now. If I didn't have some sort of OCD, I would not do all these side quests. I'm just saying. I'm insane. I don't gotta wait. She's right there.
I see Doran.
I'm not
finally convinced
OCD
you
enough to
leave
do
the
to
snidgets.
platinum a
If
game
anyone
though.
can keep them out of poacher
Fuck
hands,
that.
It's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank
Well, I
you
guess that's not
when the
OCD. That's
poachers
like more
ambushed us.
completionist, right?
It was nice not to face them alone.
Also, Switch, since you were here in the beginning, did my stream cut or no? In the beginning. So it's when it suits you to be OCD. Yes.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year.
I don't think so.
I
Okay.
wouldn't want a repeat of Hauntel Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about
Hey,
hippogriffs
if you
popping in
organize
for a
Steam
butterbeer.
like that,
Highwing's
it will
the
change
only
your
one I
life,
would've
trust
gone
me.
with. Or Gran, of course.
It will change your life for the better, okay?
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your gran know that we found the snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers. But she confessed that she was rather envious about the snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather
Whoa,
think
whoa, whoa,
you've
whoa,
helped me
whoa,
develop
whoa,
a taste
whoa,
for it.
whoa.
And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble.
What a statement that is. Excuse me?
You and
Hold
I
on.
should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Wait, are we done? Hell yeah. Hey, Sebastian, where you at, bruh? You slacking. I need to read this message. Ain't no fucking way Diablo 4 won Online Game of the Year at the DICE Awards. First of all, what the fuck is the DICE Awards? Second of all, what the fuck? What the fuck? That is a paid... Holy... What is that, dude? I think it's an award show run by Epic. Makes sense. It makes fucking sense. Like that's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. That is so stupid. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about Sebastian. Let me change it from day to night real quick. Actually, let's go to my room. Not the room of requirement, but my actual room. I guess. It's rigged. All rigged. Monkeys were in charge. Unbelievable. The DICE Awards. I can't believe it's Game of the Year. Online Game of the Year. What the fuck, dude? Wait, I haven't done this yet?
Revelio.
What in the fuck? Can you go away? Okay, so it's 8. I need 4. Where'd it go? I'm discombobulated. What the fuck? Math was off, boys. What the fuck? Isn't that 5? Oh no, it's the other leg one. Spider-Man 2 won audio design over Fire Rush. I remember I heard them winning an award for like I don't know if it was DICE Awards, right? But it was the most technological advance award or something. Something in that nature. Alright, fuck it. Sebastian's ghosting us. It is what it is. It is what it is. He'll call eventually. Trust. Listen, I don't think the universe or Xfinity likes me and AJ streaming at the same time, because last time I crashed, it was when AJ got on, I think. Wait. Okay.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
Hey, self-defense.
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a
This guy is such a sheep.
Thank you for saying so, Professor.
Professor Fig is such a sheep.
I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
He's such a yes man. Like, everything I've done, every decision I made, he's like, yeah, oh yeah, true.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The Portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that Zahn, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing. That must be the way to the repository.
Looks like a small ass door. Some Willy Wonka type of shit. Wait a minute, today's Batman's birthday? I think I saw that too.
We can only hope that we're not too late.
Hey yo, wait, speaking of Batman, bro. You know the art director or whatever, like the artist for Batman Arkham, the series? I think he went off on like a post regarding Suicide Squad. He went off, bro.
Beyond this door.
He got political with it, which was not the way to go, but he was mad. He was upset. Yeah, he was like, you fucking, I don't want to say it, but like, he was just going off. He was like, you guys deserve all the shit that you got. You deserve the failure. Like, bro, you deserve to, like, all the flops, all the shitty sales. Like, god damn, bro. He was not having it. Something crawled up his ass. Yeah. %80 off Gotham Knights. Jesus.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Wait, do they... Oh.
Let's go.
Bro, this smells like Final Mission. What the fuck?
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
We must be getting closer. Renbrook,
Let me also
lead with our progress.
Descendo. Protego.
Stop avoiding me.
Bro, I do so much damage, I don't even need Avada Kedavra. What the hell? TBH.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
I mean, shit, okay. I should save Avada Kedavra, dude! Dude! I fucked up. I fucked up. Ow. Rude.
This one's almost down. You're no match for us.
That's crazy, bro. I also like loaded up on potions. I'm probably never gonna use them though. No need.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward. Very perceptive, young friend.
What did it take to get the spell?
Let's go.
The whole game. You gotta go through the quest line for Sebastian.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Can we go faster?
Listen, more goblins up ahead. What
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save Avada Kedavra for like big trolls or like big enemies. Which means I should probably switch it out with what's Confringo?
We're getting closer, Professor.
Actually, let's do that right now. So put Confringo back here.
Confringo.
And then put this here. That's our like safety spell. Our backup spell, if you will. Yo, the music in this mission is good. Fucking dope, dude. What? It's like the fucking Avengers, bro.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
So with all you being here, I'm assuming class is canceled. Oh, look at you go! Imagine they assign homework after this shit. After all what we've been through, unbelievable. Oh, I got something for your ass. No, I got something for your ass. Come here. Oh my god, dude, that is so busted! What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? That was fucking dope. This is the best mission in the game. Motherfucker, move from under it. Move out from under it. Dude. That spell is insane. In-fucking sane. Oh, I got this! Abracadabra this! You know what I'm saying? Wait, aren't they on my side?
Quickly!
That would have been a clean thumbnail. I might redo my thumbnails. I don't know. I don't know, man.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all
I have
the
been slacking when it
pain
comes to this
that
game's
created it.
thumbnails
This is what
and
Miriam,
VODs.
George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed
But that's
this
because the
forgotten
game's not
magic
giving me
could be
ammo.
used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I remember there was a part in Caragor's playthrough where we had to go to like this jail cell or something. I don't remember doing that for any of the side quests, so I'm assuming that's a main mission. I thought that was like in the middle of the game though. Or maybe that was a Hufflepuff specific one. I intend to keep it contained here. I intend to open it. Ooh.
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
That's a good question, Professor Fig. I don't know. For now. For now. Forever's a long-ass time, you know what I'm saying?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind.
How did you bypass everybody?
Goblins built this repository.
It makes no sense how you're here.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
What the fuck? I was thinking the same thing, Switch. I don't know. I hope so. That would be fucking comical, brother.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Are we fighting? What's happening? I don't see no health bar. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't think it will. Nah, this is scripted. Okay. Unless... Hey, hold on, wait, hold this. Oh, what the fuck? Rob, bro! It did nothing! What the fuck? I guess he's immune to it? That's so stupid. Oh, come on, bro. What the fuck? My ancient magic did more damage than that. I'm guessing he's immune to dark magic, but he still got cursed. What's happening?
You can't stop me.
Ow. I mean, ancient magic works. Fuck it. Ah, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. That looks like death, brother. What the fuck?
You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that either. I mean, if I was able to, like, just bypass that with Avada Kedavra, that would be kind of, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it. What the hell? Hey, yo! What the bitch? Give me something. Dude, I do so much damage. It's actually nutty. You bitch! What the hell? Hey, bro, get off of me. Phase 2? Oh my god. Shit, you quick. Why are you on cool? Oh, hold on. Fuck all that cooldown shit. Hey, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the hell out of that. The hero of Hogwarts. We are unworthy. These facial expressions are killing me.
Professor. Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
F Professor Fig. It would have been cool if we found out Fig is like, I don't know, one of the keepers or something secretly. I kind of wish he had like a secret with him.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Middy,
That is so fucked up!
Much too soon.
Who made him in charge, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's, what a dickhead. What an asshole.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and...
Go have a seat, bro.
...was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would
He
not
is the
be
headmaster,
here today.
Switch. This guy's the headmaster.
Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing.
Oh wait,
all
Fig's dead?
that lies ahead.
Perhaps.
To Professor Fig.
Fuck off. This is the motherfucker who canceled Quidditch. This fucker. I don't remember.
I believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did. But
I
know he was a
know
good
you
man.
mentioned
Glad
yesterday
Lucy spoke for him. She honored him well.
that you're a
Fig will be well remembered.
fuck. You're a Ravenclaw, but you picked
wish the
Slytherin for your
same
first
could have been done
playthrough.
for
I don't
my
know if you're on the first playthrough right now.
I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
to do with Victor Rook.
I don't know if it's your
I heard
if
a
it was your
rumor that
first
he
playthrough
confronted you
or if
outside
you
of one
already
of
played it.
Anders. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did.
No worries, no worries.
But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them.
This can't be.
The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood.
Let me articulate that question after this.
With Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Okay. Are we done talking? I need to articulate my shit. God damn it. Actually, there's no dialogue here. So what I was trying to say is, I know you mentioned yesterday that you were a Ravenclaw, but you picked Slytherin as your first playthrough. I don't know if you're on your first playthrough now, because if you are, then that was a major spoiler. But you know, what the fuck? That was the last mission. Oh shit, dude. Congratulations, you complete the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of the school year. With your OWL exams fast approaching, now is a good time to review your field guide progress, explore the world, and finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests, and complete your field guide as you see fit. Huh. This is weird because the ending, the final mission I saw was not that. Nani?
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Okay, Undercroft, got you. Let's finish this up, Sebastian. You feel me?
Never been prouder than for how you handled Ranrock.
Oh god, all the professors are gonna have dialogue, aren't they?
Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dignity, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
I wasn't paying attention. What? Sure.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
Alright, let's try to avoid all the professors, as possible, because I ain't trying to fucking stay here for fucking 30 more hours. What up?
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
She'll come around. You're the only family she got left.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominous everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy, but I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Hey, there it is. There it is, boys. That should be the last major side character, like, quest line. I don't know if we had, like, a Ravenclaw one. Because Sebastian's the Slytherin friend. Poppy's the Hufflepuff friend. Natty's the Gryffindor. I don't know if we have, like, a Ravenclaw one. And if we do, I don't fucking remember. So... Weasley's Watchful Eye. Where's she at? Man, we gotta prepare for our O.W.Ls and G.T.F.O. You know what I'm saying? Ah, shit.
Now the third one.
Are we actually gonna take a quiz? Cause what the fuck?
Housegoes can procure.
What is this?
No one says a word. But one bird will hear and there's an outcry.
Hey, that's a safety hazard, bro. What is this?
Person even tried to salt this dreadful odor.
The pungent passage. Is that a thing?
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces.
I've never been through there. I don't think.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further.
She's going through everything.
What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've completed much of your field guide. Well done. But you've still a little left to do. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your O.W.Ls. I will confess, I understood about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late.
Welcome in,
to the
Tickle Rickle
sorting
Pickle.
ceremony.
How we doing?
I'm pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your O.W.Ls Well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during
Hello,
the rest
Kevin
of your
Kebab.
time with us.
Dear Professor Weasley, thank you for your owl. I am overjoyed to hear that this most recent crop of 7th years includes a number of students who may be both interested in and well suited for a career at the Ministry. Of course, their owls will provide confirmation of the latter, but equally invaluable to our recruitment process is your opinion. You have a unique perspective. Did she just dip? You have a unique perspective given your experience with us, and for that, I am truly grateful. I look forward to further updates as the term progresses. Respectfully yours.
Revelio.
Is Mr. Fig the old-ass professor? The one we've been hanging out with? Yeah, through the main story. The house cup. Oh my god, I'm losing my train of thought. What the fuck? And he's dead now? Yeah. He is Ripperino. Fisherino. I knew there was something fishy about him. No, he wasn't sus. He wasn't sus. He didn't die like that. He was a good man through and through.
Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
What is going on in this room? God damn! What? Yo. He hated that motherfucker, dog. What the fuck?
Ooh, such fun.
You can only see the animal if you have seen somebody's death, by the way. The horse? And the Destro is, like a bad omen, right? If you see a Destro. It's like death is coming for you or something. Hey, Gene, what up, what up, what up?
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup.
Ah, just woke up.
Excuse me,
Top of the morning.
if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
It's weird. They refer to him as both. There it is. We still have the true ending to do, but let me get this review under the way, you know what I'm saying? We're almost there. But we're finally free for the bulk of it. Let me not block the credits, you feel me? This game, it has its charms. No pun intended. But I can't say I enjoyed the game thoroughly for the most part. For the most part, I enjoyed it, but there are some things in this game, the game design decisions, the outdatedness of the game's designs, and also the way the game is just structured in general. In memory of Dave Ross. Rest in peace to Dave Ross. But the way that the game is structured is my biggest gripe with it. If the game was structured better, more of like an actual single-player adventure experience than an MMO, I would be a happier person. But let's just go down the list, man. Graphically, this is where the game, I guess, shines, but like even graphically there are some things about it that it's just like, For example, when you open the game, every single time you want to open the game, you have to go through shaders or installing shaders, right? And I know that's like a common thing to have. That's like probably the only common or only modern technology they have when it comes to this game. It seems like every game now kind of packages the shader installation, at least when you first open the game. But that's when you first open the game, not every time you want to open the game. Every time you want to reopen this game, or if you want to reopen this game, you have to go through the shader installation, which doesn't make sense. Because you already installed the shaders the first time around. So it's like a glorified loading screen, a long one at that. Now, they say it makes the game run a little bit better, I guess, but we did have one crash, and that was just fast traveling, and that's another thing as well. When you're fast traveling, the game kind of like refreshes the screen, or it like opens a new window, and then the fast travel happens. It does like a little refresh. And because every time you want to fast travel, it refreshes the window or whatever, it can cause a crash because you're loading something else instead of loading where you want to go. It's like loading a whole new environment, and it's just clunky, it's slow, and it's unbearable at times, when especially like sometimes when I want to use fast travel, it's not really fast, I feel sometimes, and it's just like I would probably get there faster if I just flew on my broom. There was also some FPS drops. I'm not gonna fault the game for that because I think my rig is a little bit dated a little bit. I do have a 2080 Ti. I had this motherfucker for like more than 5 years. So actually, I'm thinking about my old PC. I think I got this 2019 maybe. So, but it has a couple of years on it. The CPU, I've noticed, my CPU in particular, kind of has like problems with certain games. Like, for example, I remember there was a problem with Ubisoft's Watch Dogs 3 or Watch Dogs Legion. That was like more of a CPU issue. But then again, that's a Ubisoft game, so fuck Ubisoft at the end of the day. But I'm not gonna fault the game for giving me FPS drops or getting low FPS drops, low frame rates, like around Hogsmeade or like just the center part of Hogwarts. I'm not gonna fault the game for that. As well, having OBS open, you know, streaming does take a toll on the PC as well, so it's like another layer of optimization that the game has to go through, just to run well. So I'm not gonna fault the game for that. Now, on to the good things. I think the game itself looked gorgeous. I'm gonna need you to calm down, soundtrack. The game itself looked absolutely fantastic for what it was. Like the environment, the character models, the way the beasts looked. The presentation here was phenomenal. You can, like, it's just phenomenal. Now, I do wish they spent a little bit more budget on the cutscenes, like the actual cutscenes. I wish there was more cinematics. There wasn't much. If you take a look at this playthrough and you skim through the VODs, besides the main story, it's just constantly my character and another NPC talking back and forth. The camera angle just changes from my character to another person to the person that I'm talking to, and it really lacked. The only cinematic parts of the game was when we went through the memories, and at the end of the day, those were just flashbacks. There was actually the only cinematic part of the game, or like cutscene, right? Cinematic cutscene was the final mission with the boss fight for with Ranrock. That was it. Besides that, we didn't really get much at the end of the day. So hopefully, if they do make a sequel, I'm gonna need more fucking cinematics. You feel me? Maybe some cinematics for the side quests, make them feel important, right? But that's just a little nitpick I have. And other games to compare that came out last year, that is kind of in the same vein, I put them in parentheses here. Zelda is kind of a gray area because Zelda has its own style or artistic style to it, so that's kind of hard to compare. But I've noticed that games like Forspoken, there's I guess you can include Spider-Man 2 in here as well, because that is, I want to say that's kind of in the same vein, same animation wise, right? It's like kind of realistic but still animated enough to know that you're still playing a game. And I think it holds up to those in the same competition, in the same category. Now, the story. Here's my issue with the story. The main story itself, like the actual synopsis, like with the keepers, with the ancient magic, that whole storyline, like the story itself was fantastic. I must have not been paying attention when I must have been watching the Caragos playthrough loosely. Maybe because I didn't want to get spoiled, and because I don't remember anything from the main story, from his playthrough alone. But playing through this game, like actually playing through it, it was a solid fucking story. Now here's the problem. The way the game is structured, it made the main story felt dragged out because you're constantly doing other things besides focusing on the main story. For example, like this is what I meant by the game is structured like an MMO instead of like an actual normal single player experience. You have me attending classes, which makes sense because it's Hogwarts, but not only that, you have me doing, you are requiring me to do side missions. And it's not focused on the main mission. Like some people play these games, right? Some people play these games just for the story alone. Like they don't want to do any side stuff. But the fact that the game was kind of forcing me to do all this other stuff, with like if you just like gave me the mandatory spells that I needed to progress the main story, that would have been fine. But you're making me do all this other shit, learn this spell, learn that spell, and I want to say maybe after the second trial, I feel like we have attained most of the spells that can, you know, help us get through the main story. After the second trial, it just felt like you were just dragging it along. Like, for example, the story is just like you have Professor Fig just walking away, just be like, I'm gonna get back to you. What the fuck is Professor Fig doing? I want to know. What was he doing the whole time? Instead, you have me just bonding with other students like Natty or like Sebastian, and it's just, it takes away from the main story. You have me doing the main story, take classes, doing the side missions, main story again. I just want to, sometimes I just want to focus on the task at hand, and like, if you have me distracted by these side missions all over the place that don't provide me nothing in terms of rewards, and then when we get back to the main story, I don't even remember half of what we were doing. I don't, like, when the villains first showed up, it was in the beginning of the game. And then you have me go through these fucking trials and tribulations, literally. And then when you brought back the villains on screen, I was like, who the fuck is this? I don't remember this guy. Because you had me do all this other shit. And that's my main thing. That's my main gripe with the story. Fantastic story, but it was bloated with side content. Another thing with the main story, I think it could have had more boss fights, or like, maybe not on Ranrock level, obviously, but little, maybe on the same vein or the same level as, what's his name? Rookwood? The wizard? I could have wished we had more boss fights like that, and to be honest with you, most of the boss fights I've seen that had like big trolls or big spiders that have like unique names to them, they were tied with the side quests and not the main story. Main story, we were just focusing on 2 or 3 villains at most. And there was not really any like, they didn't have any like subordinates or anything like that. Like no henchmen, right? I wish they had like, they hired more, right? I wish we just had more boss fights at the end of the day is what I'm trying to say. I feel like we were just doing trials. I guess you can consider the statues or like the gargoyles or whatever from the trials as boss fights, but they weren't really special. You just had to, they were there, they were purposely put there in the trial at the end of the trials so that you can basically progress with the story, but they weren't really memorable, right? Like Ranrock and Rookwood and etc, etc. The voice acting was definitely top-notch, I would say. There was like some awkward moments here and there, like very small moments where I felt like they didn't feed, or they didn't give the voice actors enough lines, or they didn't feed them enough lines, so you had this like awkward silent parts just full of dead space that could have been resolved. And then like when they did decide to talk, they just like have this awkward like nervous laughter, right? And it was a little bit jarring in that regard, but for the most part, the voice acting was top notch. I enjoyed everyone's role. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, we dropped some frames. I don't think we got cut off, did we? I don't know. Was the main story short compared to other games' main stories? I can't tell you that, Rickle, because I would love to tell you, but I felt like the game... Oh, trust me, I need these credits to be longer. Because I got a lot of shit to say. You feel me? These reviews end up being like 45 minutes long for some reason. I don't understand. I don't get it. But... what the fuck was I talking about? The voice acting. Good. Passable. Fantastic. I like the little accents we got from everyone. I don't feel like everyone had the same accent as another person. So that was, the range on that was fantastic. The side characters and professors, they were cool. I think playing through the game, I think I will remember them. If I was watching it from a playthrough perspective, like For example, like I said, I watched Caragle's playthrough of the game first. That's why it takes so long, because you forgot what you was talking about. So stop distracting me, Jess, okay? Leave me alone. Someone banner. But playing through the game and, you know, actually experiencing the game firsthand, hands-on, I will remember these characters. Favorite professor? Definitely Professor Garlic. If you know, you know. Favorite students? Or favorite classmate, I should say. It has to be Natty, I think. I think Natty was a very well put together character. We learned her backstory a little bit with her father in the school that she used to attend at, and then she got transferred. I like her story, her background, if you will. But yeah, the one thing I will give this game credit for is that they nailed the... You know what's crazy? You had all these people working on the game and it's still mid. Wow. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. But I'll give the game credit where credit's due, okay? The atmosphere, the lore, the world that J.K. Rowling has put out there, I think they did a great job adapting to it. I can see why so many fans love this game for the lore itself. It is understandable. Because they did a good job. They excelled in that regard. Now the gameplay is where it gets a little bit finicky, because like I said, the structure of the game affects the gameplay more than I think the story. Let's just start with the good, then work our way down to the bad. The holy grail of the game is definitely the combat. I adored the combat. Some people say the combat is basic as fuck. Everything about this game is basic as fuck. But there's just something about the combat. They nailed it. They fucking nailed it. I don't know if it's because it was flashy. I don't know if it was because, like, the sound effects when you're using different spells. Just everything combined together was perfect for me. It was satisfying. Something I cannot say about the side quests that were introduced in this game. But let's not jump ahead. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves, okay? I love how the combat is basic to a certain degree, but it does have like a little bit of a layer to it, a tiny bit of layer. Like, for example, there was so many spells in the game, and the amount of spells they gave to us, at least for a first time, like this is the first game, right? In regards to like Hogwarts or whatever. I think the amount of spells they gave us was decent. Now, did I really use half the spells that they gave us? Not really, unless I really needed to, or they were required to solve a puzzle or something. But I really like the variety and the amount they gave us. I also liked how there was different type of spells to counteract the spells. Hold on. How the fuck do I phrase this, bro? I loved how different spells counter different counter spells. For example, like when an enemy had like a purple bubble around them, you would use a purple spell to break that shield. If the enemy used a yellow bubble shield, you use Levioso, which is a yellow spell, to break the little shield. I really like that. There is a mobile version, but these credits are actually long. Like, are they looping? I mean, there is a mobile version, but your character doesn't age in it for some reason. I don't even know what kind of, like, is it a gacha game? Like, mobile games are not for me. I'll say that right now. Like, mobile games, if you want to kill time at work, I guess, but I'd rather look at memes. Mobile gaming is just not for me. I just can't. They all boil down to the same thing, for me. The one thing I liked about the combat is a double-edged sword. Temple Run's a classic, but you can't catch me playing that on like me wanting to play Temple Run. No, I'll play it if I'm bored out of my mind and I want to waste time. You know what I'm saying? But a double-edged sword about the combat is I just came from Infinite Wealth, right? And that game also has like a leveling, like enemies, and you have a level system to it. So I was kind of used to being over-leveled. But I will say I did enjoy the enemies being scaled with your level. It gives you a little bit of a challenge. You're not constantly obliterating, and even if we were on the same level, I did so much damage that it was, it didn't feel like I was doing 0 damage. So I think I like the enemy scaling in this game. I will say I wished they didn't go over your level. Like, for example, like if you look at the quest log and you see that the main mission is like level 15 required, right? Don't make them, and if I'm level 30, don't make them go past my level. That's a little fucked up. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? But that's a nitpick. It is what it is. I am super glad I did not play this game on hard. Not because of the difficulty, but because I don't want to be in this game. Like, they could be... I'm afraid they can get a little spongy. And I don't want to spend... I didn't want to spend longer than I had to because of the side quest that burned me out through the game. So, I'm glad I did play this on normal difficulty. And for a casual gamer, normal difficulty might get you on your toes. Maybe. Maybe. Especially with the enemies scaling to your level. Also enjoyed the gearing. I will say the gearing was definitely simplistic, maybe a little bit too simplistic. I like the trait system, basically enchanting your armor. Now the one thing I didn't like about the game is not having chasing items. Like, for example, something like Witcher, right? Something like Witcher, you can kind of target farm or try to chase an armor that's like very GG or Poggy, like endgame. In this one, whatever armor was better, you equip it. That's it. There was no debating it. Like, if the numbers went up, that's it. Equip it. It don't matter. And there was like no specific, like there was no unique armor to really look forward to. It's just like whatever you find in the chest, if it's better than your shit, you equip it, you upgrade it, done. Don't never look back. The adventure part of the game, the open worldness to it, if you will, I will say this is one of the weaker open world titles. The best thing about the adventure part of the game, I will say, is definitely going through dungeons. But if we're talking like exploring the overworld, it just gets a little too repetitive and everything just starts looking the same. In fact, I think there was a side activity in this game that we did not unlock. I think that part of the game is still locked for us, and we're at the end of the game. I think it was those like little landing pads. We haven't unlocked that feature yet, and we're at credits. So that's a little red flag, if you will, eyebrow raising, if you will. But going to the side missions, the one thing I have a problem with, the main gripe, usually when you describe shitty side missions in these open world games, you describe them as soulless, right? Quote unquote soulless. This one was the opposite. This is a rare occasion. The side quests themselves, because the lore is so good, and the world that it's set in is so good, that the side missions actually had soul to them. But it was the rewards that were absolute garbage. Like, during multiple times during this playthrough, when I'm doing a side quest, you can see me like face palming, my eyes are rolling. That's not because I'm tired of the side mission, like I'm not interested in what they're talking about. It's because what do I don't have anything to look forward to after this conversation is done. I'm like, the only thing that's waiting for me at the end of the tunnel is a cosmetic for a rumor requirement that I'm never going to use. And I want to say 80% of the side quests were like that in this game. All, like 80%. If this wasn't a game request, if I picked this game for myself, I would not have done all those side quests. I'm telling you that right now. I'm surprised I even mustered up to even do them. Maybe it was the fact that this was a game request and I didn't want to let people down. That was my main motivation to do them. But Jesus Christ, those side quests, like, you know what could have fixed that? You could have easily fixed that. Like, just give me gold. 80% of those side quests didn't even give me gold. That's the fucked up parts. It's just cosmetics. And I don't really give a fuck about cosmetics in a single player game. Like, no one's gonna see this shit and but me. Like, I don't care how my character looks. If it doesn't benefit me for like combat or whatever against other enemies, then I don't care. I'll put it to you like this. If the game had no combat, zero combat whatsoever, right? Then sure, cosmetics are a nice reward because there's nothing to fight. But since you added combat into the game, I'm expecting rewards like better gear, better wands, better something to help me, to aid me in my adventures. I don't give a fuck about this stupid hat and how it looks. I don't give a fuck about my cloak. It doesn't help when I'm fighting for my life. And that's my main gripe with the side quest. How is this credit still not ending? Hey, I like these credits. Yo, what the fuck? This is probably the longest credits. Oh, it might be ending soon. Holy shit. Win the House Cup. Okay. Those credits were actually... My controller fucking turned off because it's so long! What the fuck, dude? Okay, before we get to the true final mission, right? There's one more thing to touch on. I'm almost done talking, okay? I'm almost done talking. I'll leave the score after the true final mission, but... There is indeed... I hope there's post-game. If there's not, I'm leaving. If there's not, I'm leaving. If I can't access it, I'm leaving. Fuck this. That's the game's fault. But one last thing to touch on. This is very important. The thing about this game, besides the side quest, is the lack of features. There's also another... Since we're in the room requirement, this is perfect. I cannot stand... Wait, we're not in the room requirements. Go to the room requirement, brother. The one thing I absolutely despise this game is having these on a time... Having these be timed.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Shut up, Deke.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
Deke, shut the fuck up! So, if we collect these leaves... I hate how this game inflates, spikes the player's hours by having you wait for your plants to grow. We are fucking wizards. It don't feel like a fucking wizard to wait for this shit. And the most offensive thing about this is that when you leave the game, when you exit the game, the time doesn't pass for this. You have to be in the game for this to pass. And that shit for a single player game is unacceptable, dog. What an outdated ass fucking feature, bro. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, these are just 9 minutes. The animals that you breed in that bitch, they take like 25 minutes. So you're saying you want me to wait 25 minutes in game doing absolutely nothing, just waiting for the animals to finish breeding or to have their cooldowns done so I can get the materials I need to upgrade my gear. Get the fuck out of here, son. And another thing with the gear. Another thing with the fucking gear. When you go to sell your gear to a merchant, you have to sell it one by one by one. You can't mark them as junk and then just sell the junk. You have to sit there in that stupid merchant menu and you have to just... It's not even like a quick press either. It's you have to hold the button down for me to sell the gear to the fucking merchant. You are out of your fucking mind. And that's another thing with this game that I have a problem with. It has outdated features. The list can go on and on, but I'm gonna list a bunch of shit right here. No pausing in the middle of all the dialogue that is present in the game. The dialogue, this game is dialogue heavy. Like 100% of the game is dialogue heavy. And you're saying I can't pause during the fucking dialogue or during the cutscene? Just so I can get my bearings right? Because what if they're like talking, they're having a conversation, right? And you're like a little bit lost in the main story. Because the game, with the game and how it's structured, you're playing the main story, you do all the side stuff, you come back, maybe you want a little bit of a refresher course, so you pause the fucking dialogue in the middle, you're like, okay, let me get my bearings, that's Rookwood, that's Ranrock, okay, let me unpause the game and let's get back to it. You can't even do that. Another thing you can't do is when you're in the dungeon, you can't leave the dungeon with the spell. We have seen other NPCs do it. I think it's called... the spell is called... What's it called, bro? What's it called? I wrote this shit down, innit? I wrote this shit down. Where is it? What the fuck? Where is it? Okay, I didn't write this down. But you know what I'm saying. Like when we go, for example, there was one side quest where we go to the cave, we rescue this motherfucker, right? He was locked up by other goblins, right? And then you know how he left the dungeon? With a snap of his fucking fingers, bro, he's gone. Why can't we do that? We're wizards too, man. I want to be a wizard in this game, and I feel like the game low-key missed that mark. Desperate. There you go. Desperate. I don't know why we can't use that. I don't know why we can't use that spell. It's asinine. It's low-key asinine. I can't believe that spell is not in the game. We can learn Avada Kedavra, but we can't use Desperate? Get the fuck out of here, man. Actually, it's because Desperating is a 6-year thing. God damn it. This game came out too fucking soon. If it came out in 2024, we would have been a fucking 6-year, bro. And we could have learned it. God damn it. But there's so many things I listed. There was one stream, I think the stream before yesterday, where I was just listing off the lack of features this game has. Like, for example, having a... I'm just gonna say it right now. The stupidest thing in this game, by far, is having a gear limit. 40 is the limit. For an open world game where you're constantly looting in the overworld, you're gonna be constantly full on shit. I don't know why the limit is 40. That's such a weird number. Like, have it like 50 at least. Like, why 40? You don't even get 40 in the beginning. And another thing I have a gripe with this game that sucks dick is you can expand the gear, right? So you start off the game with what? 12 gears, 20 gear slots, 16, whatever the fuck the case may be. So you do the side activity in the game that lets you unlock the gear slots. But if you take a look at this shit, you're still capped at fucking, you're still capped to a certain degree. Solve 20 Merlin trials when there's like 100,000 of them. So It's not giving me any motivation to keep doing the Merlin trials. Because I'm not gonna get more gear slots from it. It's just XP, it's just mindless XP that I don't need at the end of the day. It's stupid. Also, something is being allowed 25 Wigan Wells. Bitch, and that's another thing too. How come we can't, you can like help, you let us increase fucking gear slots. Also, this is the lock challenge, by the way. Look at this shit. We beat the game, by the way, but this is still locked. Can you fucking believe that shit? What the fuck is wrong with you? You stupid? I saw credits, bro. What the fuck is this? This is like a fucking Hufflepuff specific thing? Fuck out of here, man. But going back to the whole Wigan potion thing, why is there no challenge to increase potion? Like for example, like yeah, like something to increase the potion, how much you can hold. There's just so many features that are lacking for this to be called a great video game. It's a great game if you're you know, if you're interested in Hogwarts or the Harry Potter, the J.K. Rowling universe, but as a video game, it's lacking so much. And like I said, I can go on and on and on with what features this motherfucker lacks. But we don't got time for that, man. I don't want to sit here and just dabble on that. So, for the next game, if you're making a sequel, I need you to work on the gameplay part of the game and not just the story. All right, Avalanche Studios, this game is missing a tremendous amount of quality of life. It is insane. And to be honest with you, if I was a Harry Potter fan, right? Not having Quidditch in the game, with the amount of times they mentioned it, it's kind of a spit in the face. It's cutting corners. It's lazy, sloppy to not include Quidditch in the game. You could have added Quidditch in the post game. We're done with the school year. Bring it back. You could have had it as a DLC. The one time where I actually like am not gonna be mad if a game had DLC, if it adds to the game, like Quidditch, I would have allowed it. I would have, you know, welcomed it. But no, you just decide, fuck it. Quidditch canceled, but we're gonna mention it 10,000 fucking times just to make you mad that we didn't put it in the game because we're lazy. And another thing, if you care so much about the lore, see, now I'm going off. Now I'm pissed off. See, we gotta end this shit soon. The more I talk about this game, the more I'm gonna fucking break it down. Another thing about the Quidditch, right? The reason why Quidditch is not in the game is because the headmaster's nephew or fucking family relative got injured. We've never seen that bitch. We have not seen... We were in the hospital bed or the hospital room with Natty. Where the fuck was he at? Injured my ass. Fuck out of here, man. Now let's get this fucking post game out of the way. Alright? Let's get this fucking shit out of the way, innit? How do I activate this bitch? Wait, how do I activate it? Hello? Switch to the rescue? Map room, maybe? Or map chamber? I don't fucking know. I'll probably look it up. I was expecting like an owl post or something. Alright, we're looking it up. I am level 34, right? Is my dude gonna end now that the game is over? I'm looking for the post game, bro. I don't see it. But I will save my scores for after. Those quests you did earlier were them? What? Ain't no way that's it? Hold on, wait. I'm so confused. Wait a minute. Wait. There was... I could have sworn there was a little cutscene with Isadora. Am I bugging? Hold on. Hogwarts Legacy, true ending. Oh my fucking god, what? Flashbang, sorry. Hold on. Really? That's it? See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about. I got no satisfaction. That's how the fucking game ends? Wow. Okay, I must have been... How do you win the House Cup? I think you just beat the game. Like, I'm not memeing either. Like, it sounds like a meme, but I'm not memeing. I think you had to win the House Cup. I think you gotta be like level 34 or something. Yeah, you gotta be like level 34. I guess that's it. I kind of debated Rickle into thinking there was post-game stuff. I thought there was post-game. I debated myself too. Like, what the fuck? All right. Well, I got my piece out. Listen, I wouldn't be mad if this game got a sequel, but you have to work. You have to work on the problems that I talked about. All right. Just. Even me, I debated everyone. I'm sorry, boys. I say boys with the eyes. It's like gender neutral. Don't worry about it. So I try not to mean any offense when I say boys. I call everyone my boys. Switch is my boy. Rickle's my boy. Jess is my boy. See? It, you know? Okay. This is fucking awkward. I was expecting shit. I was expecting Hogwarts Legacy. Before I give the final ratings, Kev's my kebab. See? See? Ban that guy. But unlike games specifically like Octopath, I wouldn't be mad if this game got a sequel. I actually hope this game gets a sequel because the story, like I said, I enjoy the story for the most part. The main story, not the shit that I had to do to get back to the main story. Like the main story synopsis with Isadora and the secrets as they were holding, not telling us the story straight away, giving us in fragments, right? I enjoyed the story, and the ancient power and all that bullshit. I say bullshit, but it's with love, okay? So, the rating system is as goes. Hogwarts Legacy graphics is getting a 4 out of 5. The having to open the game every time and having to go through the shaders installation every single time, shader installation, it is a pain in the ass when I'm constantly reopening the game. I open this game for an open world game, right? A game with the size of this magnitude, having to open the game multiple times and going through that long ass loading screen, it is a pain in the dick. it's a pain in my ass. It's a pain. It's just pain in general, okay? So for that, the graphics are getting a 4 out of 5. The story, although I am praising the fuck out of the story, like I said, it was bloated with side content or content that didn't matter, or that it would distract us from the main thing. So for that, story is getting a 3 out of 5. And gameplay is getting a 2.5 out of 5. The combat can carry you so far. The 2.5 that you're getting is just combat alone. Everything else, mid as fuck. But Hogwarts Legacy, I have described this game as being mid multiple times, and I'm gonna give it the proper score for being a mid game. Hogwarts Legacy is smack dab in the middle. 5 out of 10. And that's my final thought. It is not lower than a 5. It can, if you were focusing on the main story alone, like trying to focus on the main story, like if you didn't touch any of the side quests that give you cosmetics, it could be a 6. But I don't think it can get any higher than that. You feel me? It is a 5 out of 10 game through and through. When I start, the game had me in the first 20 minutes. It showed off like the insane graphical presentation, like the fighting, the introduction to the combat. Like I was feeling it. But when you spend a certain time with the game, you kind of learn, you kind of start seeing its flaws, and this game had a lot of them. There we go. Got the same rating as Jedi Fallen Order. Hey, that's Kerrigal's score though. That's Kerrigal's score though. Maybe I'll enjoy it more, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So there is a sequel apparently. We could most probably expect multiplayer. I'm assuming the Quidditch, if they do end up adding Quidditch to the game, that's gonna be the multiplayer part of it, which I'm down for. Honestly. But hopefully they work on the core of the game, and hopefully they don't focus. The problem with adding multiplayer to a single player, the problem with adding a multiplayer mechanic to a game that started off as single player is they focus too much on the online, and they start to like diminish the value of the single player experience. So I don't know. We'll see. I will say this. If a sequel is released, I don't think I'm going to be playing it on day one. Unless it gets rave reviews, unless it actually gets nominations in the Game Awards, and is highly praised by not just Harry Potter fanatics, but like casual players like myself, then sure. But it won't be a day one for me. Another thing I have to, before I go, I have to leave it on a toxic note. It's me. You know how it is. Before I leave, the fan base for this game, I didn't get that many new followers. I got Jess. Jess is amazing. I got Jess. But there was one Hogwarts Legacy viewer in particular. She came in the first session, I believe. And then she came in last session. I'm not gonna name names. You can put 2 and 2 together. But that one particular person, every time she was in chats, since she has played the game, she loves the game, probably thinks it's a 10 out of 10. That's fine. You have your own opinions. But do not come into my chats where this is a first playthrough. I've never played this before. This is my first time, right? And don't act like a condescending bitch. Like, oh, I played the game already. You should know this. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I have like 0 knowledge of it. I watched like 2 movies when I was a kid. I don't read the books. I don't know that much about the lore. And I've never played this game before. And you're expecting me to know a lot of the fucking lore and the J.K. Rowling universe. But that's how I was feeling. You know, every time she was talking in chat, it was just a smart ass remark. It's like, oh man, good job, clap. Yeah, good job, you solved it. Suck my dick. But yeah, don't be like that person, okay? Don't be like her, alright? ironically, her smartass couldn't figure out what happened with her follower thing. So, yeah. I got rid of you. That's what happened. But hopefully she doesn't make a return. See, here's the thing about smartass people, right? They don't know. They're so egotistical. They don't know that they're being a smartass. Because they're so focused. She probably didn't even know that she was being a smartass. So, whatever. Communication is key. Clarity is key. I'm done talking, boys. Hogwarts Legacy, done. T, if you're watching this, I hope I did the game justice. I hope I did the game request justice. I did all this for you. You should be grateful. And, yeah. I deserve something for this. But, with that said, I want to thank everyone who has joined with us this journey. And today's stream specifically. Who the fuck was that? Don't worry about it. They won't come back. I'm not gonna be streaming Hogwarts Legacy 24/7, so they won't be back. It's fine. Oh, who has OCD now, huh? Huh? You want me to get rid of the exclamation points, yeah? Nah. Nah, you should probably... Let's make a folder for all these little gear inventory, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, alright? I want to thank Uncle Rickle, Jess, Switch, obviously. What the I'm staring right at your name. Carrigal wasn't here today, but shout out to Carrigal. Gene, and if I forgot anybody, it is what it is. If I do that, you would take them away. Maybe. But the next game in the pipeline. The next game that we're going to be playing, I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. Might take a few days off, but the next game will be a game of my choosing. I have one game in mind, but decisions can change like that. So, I don't know. I don't know what game I'm going to be choosing, but I'm thinking maybe open world game. Maybe emulator. And that's all you're going to get from me. But appreciate everyone who came by, all the lurkers. I've been doing this outro for like 5 minutes. I'm out of here, man. Until next time, I'm Super Majin Kev, and I'm out this bitch. Peace!